I welcome all of you on platform of Yourpedia, and on Yourpedia we are providing you regular update about various group discussion, group task topics being asked in different organization, different campuses, different colleges, different PSUs. So this is the platform where you can get details about that. Not only that, the entire documents, all the documents related to GD, GT, prepared documents by our mentors, they are also available on our link. If you go on website, you will find that group discussion details, everything is provided there. You can download it and you can prepare well for that. Now this particular video is related to what are the current relevant topics which you can prepare, which may be asked in the your group discussion. So this particular list is from date 15th September to 30th of September 2022. So let me tell you what are the main topics. China versus West. Now after Afghanistan, now when US left Afghanistan in chaos, and there is a very big question like is China rising and the power of West is coming down, or rise of the China is like rise of evil, is it okay for the world or not, and how to counter China. So all these issues between China and the West, and where India stands, and how to maintain international peace and harmony in this situation, that is very important topic for group discussion. So now we have provided a lot of videos related to the same topics, videos, so that they can give you some kind of information and you can prepare well. Let me read out. So G7, as you know, G7, G8 is the group of developed nations, and later on it became G20, but G20 has China. G7 does not have China, it does not have in Russia also, because China and Russia are on one side now as far as Afghanistan is concerned. So G7 largely is America, NATO, America and Europe, those kind of countries only. So G7 NATO is talking about seismic shift now between China and West. Why China is basically leading to some kind of issues with respect to West. US, UK, Australia, so they have also made one exclusive group now, US, UK, Australia, and how they are planning to make a strategic partnership against China. Rising China is threat to its neighbors, is it true or not? China's rise changing global economic order or global order system, how Western failure has given chance for China's rise. Is United Nations also becoming irrelevant now? Is United Nations failing, especially when we see the Taliban rule coming back in Afghanistan? And what is the meaning of new Taliban rule to the world order? Is it again going to create the trouble of terrorism? Are we going to observe that? Especially if we talk about India, then Taliban in Afghanistan and Pakistan favoring Taliban, will it lead to Pakistan sponsored terrorism in India and Pakistan occupied Kashmir and those kind of things? So from India's perspective, Taliban coming to the power and China's aggressive stand against its neighbors, South China Sea, and China versus Western countries. So all these things are geopolitical issues, are very much in news nowadays, and they are relevant. So please watch the videos which we have uploaded for that. Next comes is Olympics. Just now Tokyo Olympics and India's medal tally in Tokyo Olympics. So there are some positive things and there are certain things which we have to attain. Hockey is coming now, new games, people are coming into new games, but India still is to get its own share in Olympics. Getting 7-8 medals is nothing. So when we compare ourselves with countries like China, we are nowhere. So how to create that ecosystem in the country where we start getting a lot of medals and India comes to its position in that global order in the sports? So how that is to be done? And what is the meaning of gig economy? Gig economy means freelancing, right? So working free as a freelancer, so that gig economy and ऑनलाइन का क्या इम्पैक्ट पड़ा है एंड किस तरीके से वो गिग इकोनॉमी का बेनिफिट होगा इंडिया को. फूड इमरजेंसी इन श्रीलंका एंड डेब्ट ट्रैप जो पॉलिसी थी चाइना की, आप मेरे से डेब्ट ले लो एंड देन ट्रैप में फंस जाओ. सो डेब्ट ट्रैप पॉलिसी ऑफ चाइना एंड फूड इमरजेंसी इन श्रीलंका. AUKUS, new group, Australia, UK, US, AUKUS, a new group has come now. So what is the relevance of that group? What is the meaning of that? ISIS, Kashmir, new terror threat from Afghanistan. So again Taliban and ISIS again now they are talking about creating some kind of trouble in Kashmir. China's new child policy, what is the meaning of that? You know, earlier China came with, you know, strict one child norm, then 2 children and 3 children. So is population strict population control, what kind of model is that, you know, where the government only will tell how many kids you have to give birth to strictly. So that is the meaning, what is the meaning of that? And in case of India, population control, where are we heading in population control now? Uttar Pradesh government said that okay, if you have more than 2 children, then disincentive will be there, you will not be provided government incentive or something. So is India heading in direction of population control or not? That is the meaning of it. So is global financial crisis brewing in China? So are we heading towards global now financial crisis? President Xi Jinping says that China is not seeking hegemony. Hegemony means this wrong spelling. Hegemony means it's you know, nature of bullying other countries, and it's putting pressure on other nations and showing its might to the other nations. So is China playing a role as a good neighbor or not? That is the question actually. Okay, now Sri Lanka declares state of emergency. That was the news, and international court rules China's claim in South China Sea illegal. So China versus South China Sea, Chinese outrage at new US, UK, Australia pact. China and France are against US nuclear sub pact AUKUS. So US has given you know, submarine, nuclear powered submarine to Australia. Maybe that can, China sees this as interference in South China Sea or something like that. Okay, now nuclear submarine deal with US, UK, all about China, that is the main news. South China, how South China should deal, how Southeast Asia should deal with unstable Afghanistan, that is a point. So role of media and democracy, you know, media is said to be the 4th pillar of democracy. So what is the role of media and democracy? Social media, all these things. We have seen that of late India has lost its ranking as a free freedom, you know, free country. So we are not being treated by Western countries are now country having free media. So media is not free, it is under control of some you know, business houses or government or something like that. So free media is very important because that is a 4th pillar of democracy. Other 3 pillars are judiciary, executive, legislature, and then media. What is net zero and why it is difficult for India to attain net zero? What is the importance of 4th pillar of democracy? Media is the 4th pillar of democracy. That is what we have done. So these are the some important topics which you can revise now for GD. These topics have been chosen on the basis of similar topics given in many you know, PSUs like IUCL also, campus placements also. Now students keep on preparing with Yourpedia. So we keep on getting information kahan pe kya GD pucha gaya tha. On the basis of that we provide you these details. So if you want to get more details about what are the various topics, how to prepare that and material and all, you can visit the site of Yourpedia Education and you will get more details there. Thank you and keep watching Yourpedia.